You need to just stop that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another video where I try and find the best vegan version of a specific food item. For example, on my channel I've already done vanilla bean ice cream and peanut butter cups. Today we are doing hazelnut spread. So I have been on the hunt for the best hazelnut spread, and I think I found some pretty good hazelnut spreads already, but I really wanted to see what else there is out there. So I've been planning this video for a really long time. The majority of the hazelnut spreads that I actually got off of Amazon. I think there's only one that I couldn't get off Amazon, but other than that, all of them I got on Amazon. So you guys have access to them too. So I'm just very, very excited. Also, a lot of these are keto friendly as well, which I think is really, really cool. So let's just jump right into it. The first one is from this brand, Fabulous. It is their organic hazelnut and cocoa spread, and it says 32% chickpeas. So we'll see how this is. So it looks like we're gonna need to do a little bit of mixing, but not a ton, so that's good. It smells just like Nutella. Okay, look at that. We are off to a very good start. It's creamy. It has that hazelnut flavor that I love oh so much. It's sweet. I will say there is a chickpea aftertaste, but it's not bad. 9 out of 10. It's really good. Next up is this Livelo Zello keto friendly chocolate hazelnut spread, and their first ingredient is hazelnuts, and they use erythritol and monk fruit extract and stevia. Okay, this one I'm gonna have to stir as well.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I think it is mixed up the majority of the way. So let's try it. That's good too. What the heck? I will say there is an aspect of it that kind of burns my mouth a little bit. It's probably the added sweeteners, but this is good, especially for being keto. It's not as good as the last one. It doesn't have as much hazelnut flavor as I would like, but it's still good. 8.5 or 9. Next up is another keto-friendly one, and this one is from the brand Pure. I'm pretty sure it's just pronounced Pure, but it is vegan, gluten-free, peanut-free, and they use stevia. This one you don't have to stir. It almost looks like pudding. Oh, it's a lot thicker than I thought. I don't understand how they're doing this. It's so creamy and thick, and it tastes just like Nutella. This one's a 9 or 9.5. Okay, the next one is from the brand NOCO Lotto. They have a few different ones, but they only have one vegan one. This one's also keto friendly. They use maltitol. That's different. This one's a lot lighter in color. So it's good, but it's giving me more milk chocolate than anything. I'm not getting a strong hazelnut taste to it. I would get it again. It's really good, but like I said, it doesn't really taste like hazelnut. So on terms of hazelnut spreads, I'd probably give this 7.5 or 8, but the flavor all in all is really good. It's like a 9, but it's the least hazelnutty of all of them so far. Next up is this hazelnut spread from the brand Valoya, I think. And this one does contain sugar. It's not keto, but still gonna try it. I didn't have to stir this one. So creamy. That texture is identical to Nutella. The texture is more like melted chocolate. The hazelnut flavor is not as strong as the first few that I tried, but it's still very, very good. 9 or 9.5. This next one is TBH.
To be honest.
Hazelnut cocoa spread. This one I had to stir a little bit, but that is okay. So it's still really, really good, but there's something off about it. I'm not sure what it is. This is probably my least favorite one so far. I probably give it 8 out of 10. Okay, so the rest, I have actually had all of them before, but I'm still going to try them in this video because we need to find the best one. The next one is Nativas hazelnut spread. They have a regular or a classic, which is the one that I got, and then a dark. I actually prefer the dark, but I haven't been able to find it, so we're sticking with classic today. This one's pretty solid. It's really sweet. It's good. I like it, but I'm not getting hazelnut as much. Honestly, I'm getting more of like a peanut butter flavor, which like I said is good, but we're trying to find the best hazelnut spread. In general, it's probably a 9 out of 10, but in the hazelnut world, it's probably 7.5 or 8. Next up is Goey spread. I haven't had this in so long, but I remember when I had it, I was just in love. And they use agave to sweeten theirs, which is really, really cool. This one is a lot darker and a lot shinier. And it honestly looks like they use molasses, but they don't. So it's been a long time, so I kind of forgot how this tastes. Very excited. Wow. Having it back to back with the other hazelnut spreads, it's not as good. This one's honestly probably 7.5 or 8 compared to the other ones. It's not as good, and it has an interesting flavor, but still good, just not as good. Next up is the one and only Vega spread, and this is the only one I couldn't get off Amazon. I got this one at Natural Grocers. This one needs to be stirred, and it also has hazelnut chunks in it. So this is the only one that's not just hazelnut butter, it actually has texture to it. .5 or 10. It's just so good. It's creamy. The additional hazelnut chunks in there are really good. It's sweet. And then last but not least is NOCO Lotto. This stuff is so good. And you can also get this at Whole Foods. They didn't have it for a certain amount of time and I was so depressed about it, but they finally got it back in stock. And if I'm remembering correctly, this one tastes just like Vega spread, just without the hazelnut bits in there. It's a little bit different this time. Still a 9.5 or 10 though. Really good. Okay, we are gonna go through all of the favorites. So I just tried this one. I think I'm gonna go back to this guy. It's good, but I get more of that chickpea flavor now. Not as good as the others. Okay, I'm gonna try between these two. That texture. This one's sweeter and has more of a Nutella texture to it, but this one has a better flavor overall, or out of the two. Okay. That is so hard. They're literally on the same level, but I think this one is just slightly above this one, just by a tiny bit. But I'm really, really impressed, especially because this one's keto friendly. So if you can get this pure hazelnut spread, highly recommend. Okay. We're down to my two favorites that have always been my favorite. So honestly, this one and this one are on the same level. They're both very good, very creamy. This one has more of a hazelnutty flavor, but I love the texture of this one. So these two tie. However, Vega spread is the winner. I always knew it. It's just the perfect hazelnut flavor. Even if it didn't have the hazelnut bits in there, it would still probably win because the texture's amazing, the flavor's amazing. I don't know, there's just something about it that's so good. So we have our winner of today. But honestly, any of these are really, really good. I'm very impressed with all the keto ones. They were all very delicious, so I would highly recommend. Also, this isn't sponsored. I purely did this for me, but also for you guys, so now you know the best hazelnut spread. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you want to see more, and don't forget to subscribe. By the way, it's free. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.